welcome to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jeremy Harry, over there. Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen Tottenham?
Has anyone seen Chelsea?
Bad day, a bad weekend for Sports Bar.
Terrible. Spurs, pathetic again. Can't believe what I'm watching. 4 losses in a row. Spurs are back, and it doesn't look like it's getting any better. What is going on at that football club? Chelsea, you lot, you're just as bad. Can't even go full 90. Keeping 11 men on the pitch. It's absolute shambles. We've got to talk about the state of the Premier League as well at the moment. It is ridiculous. I'm going to put it out there. Set pieces are killing the Premier League. I've had enough of it. We've got to sort out all this corner luck. 10 men in the 6-yard box. It's a joke. EFL action. That was a great watch. No VAR. Proper football. End to end. Middlesbrough come out on top. 3-1 against Fulham. Cementing their place second in the table. We're going to be joined by Dermot Gallagher as well to go over some of the howlers as well from the referees. But get involved in the show. Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans, I want to hear from Spurs fans. What is going on? 03 717 22 3344. Whoa!
Fulham 1, Tottenham 0 with 7 minutes gone. A very stern Igor Tudor on the touchline, who signed up behind early on. And Fulham have doubled their lead. Fulham 2, Tottenham 0. Spurs floundering, 10 to go till half time. Fulham 2, Tottenham 0.
It's just who we are, mate.
It's Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. Looks like it's William Saliba. It's from a set piece again. 1-0 Arsenal. Urian Timber has just tucked the Gunners back into the lead. It came from another set piece. It is Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1. Didn't I call this? Pedro Neto, who's just been shown a second yellow card, and now Pedro Neto has been sent off.
The culprit that time, Jason Cundy.
It's just who we are, mate.
Bad day. A bad day for the sports
Bad
bar.
Sunday, mate.
It was a terrible Super Sunday for the sports bar.
It was a terrible Sunday, not Super Sunday. It was a I can't say that word. It was a shocking Sunday.
It was
The
bad.
culprit that time, Jason Cundy.
Where do we start, mate? Where do we start? Before we start about football, how are you, mate? What's going on?
I'm all right, matey. Oh, I've got some sad news.
Go on.
I've got some sad news in the Cundy household, mate.
Go on, what's happened?
So the lucky Mr. C took our little dog out, Crumble, a little small bichon. Took him
Crumble.
out. His name's Crumble. Took him out for a walk on
Bit like Chelsea.
Saturday morning, and he's running around like you're happy as a And all of a sudden, she noticed that Crumble's having a bit of a limp up. He looks like he's
crumbling.
He wants to come off. He's giving one of them with his front paws.
Yeah. Well, he's limping about.
He's limping about, mate. And so she brings him home, and I don't know what's wrong with him. She took him to the vets yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Done a cruise ship.
What?
Crumble's done a cruise ship, right? Seriously, right? He's out for the rest of the season, poor little thing. He's out for the rest of the season.
Crumble's crumbled.
Crumble's crumbled, mate. Well, it's not a proper Cundy dog unless you have a problem with your leg.
I mean,
right?
That sums your household up.
It sums up the Cundys,
You
mate.
got no knees in you and no knees in the dog.
So the dog, I didn't even know dogs had cruciates. I had no idea. It's the first thing. So my wife's with the vet, and he's having a little fiddle about, and he turns around and he says,
"Oh yeah,
have you got pet insurance?" It's never a good sign when
that's
they say
not.
that.
No.
Luckily, we do have pet insurance. But he's having an operation on Thursday, mate.
Oh, is he all right though?
No, he's not. He's not,
no.
mate. He's feeling he's a bit withdrawn, feeling very sorry for himself. He's out for the rest of the season. His World Cup hopes are finished.
He's over.
They're over, mate, for little Crumble dog.
He's absolutely crumbled.
He's crumbled,
Poor little feet.
I know.
And his back leg.
His back left. And you know what dogs like that? It's amazing, right? Obviously, they've got 4 legs. I know you know how many legs a dog's got, right? But it's amazing. He just hops about like that other back, the back right one. It's amazing what they can do. Like he just gets on.
What do you mean?
He just so for me, for example,
obviously he's still going to be able to move about. He's still got 3 legs that work.
I know, but it's amazing actually how agile on 3 legs he can be. Like with me, any humans, 1 leg goes lame, mate, you're in big trouble. Dogs, it's okay. I've got 3 others.
Yeah, he's got 3. We've got 1.
I know, but he skips about. But the back little leg, he just kind of lifts it off the bat and he just hops about.
Oh,
I know it's not been a good weekend for the Cundy household, mate.
Terrible weekend.
Chelsea getting beat, crumbled.
So crumbled, and then your team crumbled.
Yeah,
You've had multi-crumbles. Up the shells.
It's been a crumble weekend. Poor little fella.
Oh dear. I mean, look, where do we start? I've got to start.
Okay.
Let's start with
where you want, mate.
Let's start with Tottenham.
Yeah.
All right, because that was the early kickoff. Yeah. I'll be honest, mate. It was exactly what I expected. I've lost all hope of Spurs being any good in any match that we play right now.
Okay. Losers. So, are you saying you're fearing relegation?
Oh, 100%.
You are so it's a genuine fear.
At this moment in time, we're the worst team in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Factually correct over the last, 12 games? We are the worst team. We're bottom.
So 2 wins since October the 26th in the Premier League.
We ain't won in 2026.
No, you haven't.
Spurs are back. I'm not being funny. Like, it is an absolute joke how bad we've got. And I've got no hope that it's going to actually turn around because there's no evidence. There's no evidence that it's going to get better. Because I watched the team again at the weekend and it's like... It's
the only team that hasn't had a win. You're the only team that hasn't had a win in the last 6 games. You're the only team in the Premier League that hasn't had a win. Drawn 2, lost 4.
Yeah, we're the worst team in the league. I just said that. I'm just giving you stats.
I know.
We are factually the worst team in the league.
Well,
so at this moment in time, on facts and evidence, Spurs are going down.
Well, the good news is that you've got West Ham and Forest below you. That's the good news.
I don't know if that's good news or not. Well, because when I watch West Ham, I know they got beat 5-2 against Liverpool, but it didn't feel like a 5-2. Their XG, we talked about it on Saturday. I thought West Ham actually done all right.
They did.
They played against Liverpool, right? So it's a tough game anyway.
They actually did all right.
Nottingham Forest, they're not great, but I still feel like they've got a couple of wins in them. At this moment in time, I don't see a win in this Spurs team. I don't see a win. There is no creativity. There's no fight. There's no passion. There's no direction.
I've got some more good news for you. I've got some more good news. Right? So West Ham are away at Fulham. Good team, Fulham, as we saw at the weekend, right? And Forest away at Man City.
Yep.
Right? So
we got Palace.
You got Palace at home. So the bad news is that those two sides might get something. I can't see Forest getting anything at City. West Ham might get something at Fulham. In which case, but that game against Palace is enormous. They were really good first half against Man United.
Yeah.
Yesterday. They were good, really good. Up until the red card, Man United offered very little in the game. That changed the game. And the penalty, of course.
Here's my problem with what I've got, what I'm seeing.
Go on, mate. Go on. What's your problem?
And I'll say it and I'll say it again. They ain't got the stomach. These players think they're too good to go down. They think they're too good to be in a relegation fight. They ain't got the stomach for it. And the manager, here's the problem I've got with him.
He's only been there 2 games.
No, here's the problem I've got with him. I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to shock them into a performance. But he's got to be very careful because already I'm looking at the way he's speaking in the media, speaking about the players. Yeah. He's got them doing runs, saying that they're not fit. When you're an interim manager and you come in and you act like that, you can lose that team instantly.
I know, but the problem... I hear you, but the club is in a mess. The club is in danger of... These next 2.5 months will shape Spurs' future possibly for the next 5 to 10 years. That's how big this is. Because if you do get relegated, I am not convinced that we will see you anytime soon.
Oh, I disagree with that. But
you think you'll come straight back up. Yeah. Jay, you and I played in that league. It's a tough league, the Championship. And to try and get out of there, it's tough. There are more games every single week. It's midweek weekend. The games come thick and fast. Unless you are prepared, as you said, for the stomach, for the fight in that league, you're not getting out of that league. It is a tough league.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, and I do, and I agree that, look, it's difficult, and there has to be a change of mentality and everything if the club does go down.
I can't imagine Xavi Simons rocking up, playing Lincoln away, wanting to put in a shift. That's the point I'm making.
Yeah,
that concerns me more.
I hear what you're saying.
Going away to Fulham.
Let's not talk about that right now, all right? Because that ain't happened yet.
All right, okay.
But let's talk about the situation that Spurs find themselves in right now, is the fact that they have got to come up with some sort of formula between, whether it's between themselves as players or this manager's got to find some sort of formula that gets 3 wins. Yeah. And I don't know, and I don't know where it's coming from, Jace.
Well, listen, you've only had 2 wins.
I can't see it.
You've had 2 wins in 4 months. So you're going to have 3 wins in 2.5. What are we now? March, April. I mean, yeah, 2.5 months.
And I'm kind of sick of talking about the same thing. I feel like every week, me and you sit on here every Monday, and I've got to listen to clown music. I've got to listen to, I've got to see Ange masks. Has anyone seen? I've just got a load of old garbage all the time. And actually, right, I've kind of had enough of it.
Well, how about you win a game of football and it will stop? That's how it stops. Don't have a pop at me, by the way.
I'm not having a pop at you, but
No,
what
it
I'm
sounds
saying
like
is,
you are.
it just feels like it's just got a bit boring.
Well,
it's got a bit boring.
Okay, here's a good idea. Win a match. Win a match. Beat Palace Thursday night. There you go. And it stops. There'll be no masks. There'll be no having fun. No clown music. It stops. That's a good idea, no?
Do you think Spurs will go down?
No, I don't. I don't think you'll go.
I'm not a clown.
Why?
Because you're not the worst there.
We are, though.
Okay,
Factually, we are.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay, so last season, this is how lucky you were. Last season, if the promoted teams were Leeds and Sunderland that came up last year, you'd have got relegated.
Yeah.
And this season, somehow, those two teams, Leeds and Sunderland, have had a good season. Sunderland in particular. Leeds are still in it, but they won't go down. You're lucky that Forest have managed to find a way to get worse, and West Ham, God knows what's going on at that club.
Yeah.
That's just circuits in itself. And of course, yeah, we got Burnley and Wolves, right? But they're the two that you've found yourself above, not because you're great, because they cannot string a result and a performance together either. But things can change, mate. West Ham, they've done all right against Liverpool at the weekend.